I don't want bad stuff, like, flying around my name. I don't want people thinking that I advertise to kids because that is the last thing I
No,
want to do.
of course, I get that.
I'm a Christian, like, I know it's, like, it seems odd I'm doing what did you call it? OnlyFans?
It truly impresses me how those women can go online, post videos or pictures of themselves in sexual attire, twerking, or just anything related to softcore on platforms that are accessible to kids, but they have the audacity to act and say that they don't promote that OF link to kids. You have McKinley that gives the impression that by subscribing to her socials, and yes, we are also talking about that OF link, you might be one of those lucky kids to whom she buy presents for. And then you have Sophie Rain, who will post videos of her in sexual attire, twerking, her in a Spider-Man suit, her teasing the possibly best corn video we've ever seen on Instagram, X, TikTok. Before her, that's not promoting corn to the younger generation.
I'm aware that I have a audience on TikTok, but I do not advertise my on TikTok. I never have done that, and I don't ever want to do that.
Honestly, guys, I think we've been too harsh on her because I think she's right. Shaking your ass on TikTok, that's not promoting your OF to kids. Squishing your tits on your Instagram pic, that's not promoting your OF to kids. Possibly paying people to say have Sophie Rain's leaks to make sure that they end up on your Twitter account and follow you to see those leaks or just see what you're about.
I'm sure you guys are aware what goes on Twitter. And I know on there, the stuff that I post, it seems that I am sending and free pictures, but none of that doesn't really happen. It's all engagement bait. I have an agency that runs my Twitter, and it's all strictly to get clicks on my page.
That's not promoting your OF to kids. Like, come on, guys. No, honestly, I don't know how she came in front of the camera and had the audacity to say that, because she's either really dumb or she thinks we are brain dead. I don't even need to talk. I can just show you videos and pictures that will say a bajillion words, because what you are doing, like I said, is going on accessible platforms and post your softcore related content. And when I hear her say things like, oh, you know, I'm truly a Christian, to me it feels like this girl isn't in peace with her consciousness. Okay, you can be a Christian, no problem, but you're still committing the sin. I'm sorry, but you're still advertising corn to those kids. Saying that you're a Christian can't change the past. It may change the future if you truly desire to change, but from what I can see, it doesn't seem like you want to stop that OF grind. And it feels like when you meet those dealers, they're like, Wallahi brother, you know, I'm a Muslim, I pray every Fridays, yappy yappy yappa. But the next day, no, the next hour, the dude is gonna sell 2 grams of coke to a 15-year-old, and he's gonna tell you, but you know brother, I'm truly a Muslim, wallahi. Like, you telling us that you're religious isn't gonna diminish the gravity of your actions, especially if you keep committing the same deeds. You're not in the trenches anymore, so why don't you stop? But I feel like you want us to sympathize with you by saying that, and that's what Sophie Rain tried to do, at least in my opinion.
When she filmed that video, I was actually not even 18. I did not have an OnlyFans when she created that video. But a lot of people were talking about how I look like her and how I was the one in that video, and it just latched onto me. Like, I couldn't get away from the Spider-Man video. Every single one of my comments on TikTok was flooded. I couldn't get away from it, and I was the Spider-Man girl, even though Naomi Soraya is the Spider-Man girl. It was just an accusation that someone made that I look like her, and then it blew over, like it blew up, and I could not get away from that. So it really affected me as a person. I was serving at a little mom and pop restaurant. I was a waitress. My coworkers started questioning me, asking me what was the Spider-Man video, am I doing? I'm a star now, and it just, all my coworkers were talking about it, and it got to my boss, and my boss sat me down and told me, like, you're a star, like, got fired. I created an OnlyFans, and I wanted to use a bad situation in a good light.
So that's how she got into OF, guys. And like I said, I feel like she wants us to sympathize with her. But the thing is that there are too many incoherent statements coming from her, because, okay, you were in a dire situation. You had to do something to get that moolah. I understand. But right now, you're really good. You were set up for life. So why do you still have an OF? Huh? Simple, guys. Money, and she loves attention.
I've always wanted to be like an influencer. You know, I look up to all these different influencers, and I was like, I want to do that just for, shits and giggles, just to do something fun.
And honestly, I don't want to sound like fresh and fit, but in this situation, I just feel like I can't sound like anything else because we are talking about someone that is denying promoting soft corn to kids. But we all have eyes. Her Instagram speaks for itself. Her Twitter account speaks for itself. Her TikTok account speaks for itself. Her internet presence speaks for itself. I'm not the one inventing. I'm literally using evidence to back my statement. And that's what pisses me off because they're going to go online. They're going to try to act as saints that they did that because they needed it, because this, because that. But at this point in your career, why are you still doing it? You can literally stop and do something else. Start a business. Do whatever you want, but you still do the same shit. You still promote that OF to kid, and to me it proves that you are an awful person. I'm sorry, but as of right now, you may say that you're a Christian, but in the Bible, isn't lust a deadly sin? And are you advertising lust to kids? That's not what you're doing. Or am I just crazy? Guys, is this mental? Am I mental? Is the word mental? How do we call her? A capper, a liar, guys, because she's been lying all along. Hey, she's been saying some bullshit on camera. Hey, we caught it in 4K. Hey, that shit was good. Maybe I should drop the music. So if you want to hear the music or see me expose or mock those frauds and creatures from the internet, then don't hesitate to subscribe if you like my content, guys. Plus, I'm telling you, it might be life changing. And she's looking for excuses to say that she's not a cool star. But guys,
I don't do anything else with anyone on my OnlyFriends. Like, it's just me. I made it basically because of the Spider-Man thing.
have you seen what's written on her OF? I'm sorry, but even if you're not doing content with someone, if you're masturbating, that's still corn. And if you're putting that shit online, then you are a corn star. I'm sorry. I mean, just look at the comments in her videos, man. What is she known for? Exactly, for corn, but she wants to act like she don't promote that type of content. If you want to have an OnlyFans, that's your choice. Do whatever you want, but don't try to deceive people into making them think that your content is friendly, because we all know that's not the case. At some point, just stop lying. Just like, is she really a virgin?
I'm a virgin. Like, I'm a virgin to this day.
Stop the cap. Stop the cap right now. Stop the cap.
Maybe, but honestly, guys, I don't think so. And I know she's not oblivious to the internet, and she knows by saying that with her teen face, she'll attract all the people that fetishize virgin teen girls. And ever since the red pill and people like Sneeko that constantly say that girls are at their peak when they turn 15, 16, whatever, you have more creeps that are into that category. And I can guarantee you that she's aware of that. So yeah, maybe she's a virgin, maybe she's lying, but I just proved to you that this girl is a ST liar. I would believe in Father Christmas and that the earth is flat before believing that. And just to make it clear, I don't really appreciate Cheezer, but this time I have to say he's right. I mean, despite what the messages and all are saying, he's not lying about what Sophie Rain is doing.
Alright, so yeah, anyways, about this Sophie Rain girl, she's a whore. She fucking, bro, why would I respect this girl? She sells OnlyFans to little kids. My little brother, bro, he's off to her fucking OnlyFans. How she feel about that? I felt hurt. I felt fucking hurt. And I beat the fuck out of him. Never again, bro. I'm distancing my little brother from all these fucking freaks. These psychopaths. These are the new generation serial killers, bro. They're sending fucking to little boys. Hello? FBI? Hello? Fucking little brother's a victim of this.
And this man knows this industry more than we do. So I'm not saying to trust him at 100%, but you know his words have a weight. Honestly, I wouldn't be talking about Sophie Rain if she admitted that she promoted corn to kids. But hearing her trying to forge a lifestyle, deceive people by saying that she's a TikTok dancer or whatever, makes me want to puke, because as of right now, this is your life. This is who you are. You might regret it in the future. You might regret it today. But if you actually regret it, Why do you continue? Put an end to all of this and change life, but that's not what you're doing. And like I said in my last video, we are all passengers on this planet, and you decide the kind of person you want to be when you leave this planet. But I will always respect someone who takes full ownership for their actions. Regardless of how I feel about people who have an OnlyFans, if that person takes full responsibility for fucking up people's mentality to a certain degree, I can only show respect. It takes a lot of guts to do that. I will always have respect for someone who lives their life according to their values to the best of their abilities. But her, I'm sorry, she might be worse than a scum. I mean, guys, what is this?
Push that shit out. Come on.
You drive me crazy, fly me out and have my baby. I got that freak, I'm feeling you. Slut me out in your Mercedes.
She's trash, her music is trash, this world is turning to shit, but my content is dope, guys, so it's all good. But that'll be all for today's video, guys. A few days ago, I talked about McKinley. I thought I would do a strike and just hit the other one because they may have different approaches, but they are both on the same spectrum. But honestly, if you like my content, guys, don't hesitate to like, share with a friend, comment, just say it in the comment, she's mental. That's all. She's mental. But yeah. And don't hesitate to sub if you like my channel. Red pill dudes on one side, OnlyFans women on the other. This world is mental, guys. We are cooked.